Poor old Eldorado. Still, it has one consolation. Among the experts, it is still only rated the second worst soap ever. Later on at the letter T, we bring you the all-time #1. Speaking of which, where were we?
What has happened to you, eh? You used to be a really good mate. You used to be attractive, independent. You were a right laugh.
Yeah.
Now look at you. You're just a boring, frumpy little housewife, Lise. In fact, you're a mess. And so are you.
I'm going. My dad's better off dead than being stuck with a mad old tart like you.
That's enough! Hey, Jimmy! Keep away from me! Keep away from me! Once a tart, always a tart! You disgust me! Get up, Ruthia!
Kill me, please! Go to hell!
Oh, if only I were a man, I'd knock the grin off your face. Sex isn't fair.
Sex, darling, whatever's that? Don't you mean gender?
That's enough! Kathy!
Yes, you out of here!
Off me, Kathy!
I've had enough of this.
Breda, no!
God, it's all in your screwed up little head! It's all in your mind! Go on, stop! Get on! Stop it! Stupid idiot! Scott!
What's the matter? It's time to get up.
Janine, will you stop scuffing your shoes, please? Get lost. You don't tell me what to do.
What's Janine doing here still? She'll be late for school.
Don't you think I don't know that? She won't go.
I'm not going.
Janine.
Janine.
You can't go to a wedding dressed like that.
Why not? I reckon it's lovely. Go down. What do you think of my dress?
Yeah, very nice. You keep your snout out. You get in the car before you get frostbite. Come on.
Nick, done your homework yet?
Yeah, sort of.
Well, how do you fancy a geography trip to Niagara Falls?
Yeah!
Hey, Nick! Give us a flexi, you muscle!
And just a little glass more, Mrs. Sharples. Ena. Beg pardon? Ena. Oh.
Morning, Ma. Oh, morning, Ena. Oh, it's going to be a lovely day. We are going to have hailstones before dinner. My corn's giving me jip.
You'll only move me out of this house when I want to go. In the meantime, go jump in the cot. You...
What do you think Mrs. Tam will be wearing?
Black crepe.
Oh, she's getting married.
Yes, I know. Again. That organ wants to play the March of the Gladiators when she comes in and the March of Time when she goes out. Right my way, I just like to go like my mother did.
That were a beautiful ending.
Oh, lovely. She just sat up, broke wind and died.
The almighty Violet Carson as Ena Sharples, a small screen legend hacked with a chainsaw from the living rock of experience.
Well, we'll have some fresh. I've got a mouth like Morecambe Beach.
Of course, it only took a glimpse of a miniskirt or a lost cat to send Ena to centre stage. These days, the catalysts for the cast are more sensational, to say the least. Scratch the surface of a modern soap, and who knows what you'll unearth.
She's made you like this, hasn't she? With her lies!
No, I hate you.
You must do what you're told! I'll kill us all!
Aye, aye. Looks like we've struck gold. Nice one.
It could be anything. Look, don't get involved, Dad.
Come on, pull it up.
What is it? It's a hand.
I cried at your funeral. I loved you, Kim. Remember? Remember. You loved me.
And finally, fact and fiction became blurred today over a court case. Overnight, Coronation Street fans began a campaign to free Deirdre Rashid, who was jailed in last night's episode. And now it seems even the Prime Minister wants to get involved. Tomorrow's Sun newspaper says he'll call for the rapid release or retrial of Mrs. Rashid.
On count 1, conspiring to obtain a mortgage by fraud, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty. Joining me now from Birmingham is Labour MP Fraser Kemp, who's backing the campaign to get her out of jail. Good morning, Mr. Kemp.
Good morning, Ross.
On count 2, obtaining a credit card by deception, do you find the defendant guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
I think there's a great sense of injustice out there in the British people, and they want to see politicians taking action.
On the final specimen count, that of obtaining property by deception, I sentence you to 18 months. Have you anything to say?
I didn't do any of it.
It's very clear to me that she's innocent and she ought to be freed.
Deirdre! We'll get you out. Don't worry, we'll do everything we can.
Deirdre Rashid, a.k.a. the Weatherfield One, and her famous spell inside there. Of course, if all soaps inhabit the same landscape, then her cell would have been in the same jail as prisoner cell block H. And let's face it, you could bang your way out of those walls with the heel of your stiletto and a Q-tip. Still, in 1998, that case had the nation up in arms while down on their sofas. Even the showbiz wing of Amnesty International got involved, claiming that, as she'd previously been married to Ken Barlow for 8 years, the poor cow had plainly suffered enough. Besides, how could actress Anne Kirkbride keep that zonked-out expression on her face? And while I'm no expert on paddy wagons, doesn't it look like here she's been sentenced to 18 months in a mobile library? Our Deirdre, the unlikeliest lawbreaker in the land. But that's soap opera. Sooner or later, even the straightest-laced old biddies find themselves acting weirdly and dancing with the devil.
You're worried about. You're off the earth. I mean, you could have had to marry her and ended up changing nappies at 16.
You're right, I'm salty. I'm salty. It's not anything to do with me. Got away with it. Oh, mate, this tune is so fresh.
Why are you dancing to the washing machines?
I love this song. My Charlie used to play it. Oh, ain't you got lovely eyes?
Get in the car! You stupid bitch!
assault!
Well, man, slut, that's all you are! That's it! I'm 10! 10! Top of the scale, 10! He's got it all over him.
This is really stupid. Joe, it's dangerous. Give me the matches, Joe.
Getting hysterical is not going to help.
Do something, David! Do something!
Satan's here. I couldn't let her do it. I couldn't let her leave. You can understand that, can't you? Can't you? Can't you, Rachel?
She didn't kill herself, did she? You killed her!
And yet idiots still ask, why do people watch soap operas? Actually, maybe here at the halfway mark we should address that term soap opera. Well, soap because the early advertising sponsors of such programmes were generally cleaning product companies. Well, you probably know that. But operas? Well, I think it's because to be a star in a soap, you just have to have the kind of golden gifted throat that wants to sing, sing, sing!